Hello, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make a burlap rose. And this one here is about a 2.5 inch. But I'm also going to show you how to make a 3-inch and a 4-inch burlap rose. These are great to put in bouquets, or you can even snip off the back and put a little felt circle here with a clip and use it as a hair clip. These are pretty simple to make once you know how to wrap them. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a glue gun, glue sticks, you're going to need some scissors. You're also going to need, of course, your burlap. So what I do is I purchase my burlap at the craft store, and you can get, say, a yard if you'd like. And what you do is you want to cut your strips of burlap. Now when you cut your strips, you want to go as nicely as you can with the line of the burlap. So as you see the individual threads, if you cut it right on that line there, then it's going to be easier to wrap your rose so you won't have all of the burlap fraying on you. So I like to use one of my nifty blades and my rolling mat and my mat here to roll the burlap, and it just cuts it with the blade there. But if you do not have that, you can go ahead and just cut it with your scissors. If you're going to be making a ton of burlap flowers, then I definitely suggest to get the blade and the cutting mat. For instance, if you're opening up your own shop or selling online. So once you have your strip, you can go ahead and begin to wrap it. Now you do need to decide what size you want your flowers to be. For the strips, you would want to cut them about 2 inches and then whatever length you need them. So for a smaller flower, I would say you would want to cut it to about 15 inches long. For the 3-inch flower, it's about 20 inches. And the 4-inch flowers I usually do to about 27 inches long. They are all about 2 inches wide. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the 3-inch here. And you make them all the same. It just depends on the length that you cut it and how big your flower will be from that length. So what you want to do is go ahead and start with the end of your burlap here. And what you do is you fold the corner down so that it meets the end here. And it looks like that. Then you take this part and fold it right to that tip there, to the end. And then just fold it one more time. This is going to make the center of your burlap flower. Okay? That's what it looks like on both sides. And then this is the wrapping method here. So you want to take it and you want to just bend the top of it down. And so it makes that nice curve there. And so what you will see is you have that nice area where you can just roll it over. So you go ahead and roll it. And then you want to just keep folding it about halfway down. And then you roll it. Every time you fold it halfway down, halfway over, then you just roll it. And as you do this, you want to really hold that burlap rose really good. I hold it from the bottom and at the top here, since it's not glued together. Now you can glue as you go, but I personally like to just hold on to it, at least for quite some time. So I'm going to go ahead and show you when I do add the glue, and then you just keep doing the same method and rolling it around. Okay. So when you get to the point where you feel like you can't really hold it secure enough, then I go ahead and add the hot glue. Now when you're first starting out, you can add the hot glue with every turn if you'd like. It would just take you a little bit longer to make them. So there we go. As you can see, we folded halfway and it gives those nice points for your rose. So then about halfway through, I go ahead and take my glue gun, go in through and just put a little bit of hot glue around the burlap. Now you want to make sure you don't do too much because as you can see on the back side here, I'm holding it right here. And if I were to put a good amount of hot glue in there, it's going to squeeze through and get onto my fingers. And you do not want that to happen. I have done that many times and it does not feel good. So you just go around here and add all your hot glue in around. Make sure you get all of the areas, all of it. And then you can just press it in there. And then you continue to wrap again and make it larger and larger. Now we could have stopped and we could have made that a smaller flower if we wanted to, or we just keep going around. When you get to the end here, you'll have some burlap hanging off. All you do is pretty much what you're doing when you're wrapping. You just wrap it right under and make that divot. And you want to make sure that you're making it nice and round. I'll show it to you after I glue it here. I like to, once you have it all the way wrapped, glue the back side here first, the one that I just folded over, and then I go around to the front again, and I go all the way on the front. And I make sure I put hot glue in the areas that have not been hot glued yet, and all around. Now you don't need to hot glue the back other than the one piece that you folded down at the end, because this is plenty of hot glue. Oop. Let's put a little bit more there. Okay, wherever you think that it needs, where it's popping up, just add some hot glue there. And now you're going to see that we are going to have a little bit of strings coming off here. So all you have to do is trim those with your scissors. I like to go through, and if it looks like an extra string here, I pull that up, take that off. And
Mom, Paw Patrol not coming on.
Okay, babe, I'll be out in just a minute to turn Paw Patrol back on for you, okay? Sorry, that's my little guy. I work from home. Here is the burlap flower all set and ready to go.
Mama. What are you doing, Mama?
Mommy is making a YouTube video on how to make burlap flowers.
Why are you using your phone again?
Because I use my phone to take my videos, but Mommy needs to get back to showing them how to make it, okay? I'll be out there in just a minute. Okay, so this is how you make the burlap flower. And I will go ahead and show you one more time. Here is the 2-inch and the 3-inch. And to show you one more time, we're going to go ahead and make the 4-inch here. So you have the strip, and remember the 4-inch is about 2 inches wide and to about 27 inches long. And so you go ahead with the first wrap and fold it in there. And one more fold in, and that creates the center. Sorry, my little guy's still in here with me. Guess that's how it goes when you're a stay-at-home mom and you also do a business on the side. So you go ahead and just fold and wrap it. Fold and wrap, and you just keep going and keep going. Fold and wrap. Hopefully you can see how I'm folding it here. It goes halfway down here and it creates a point. Sorry, my little boy is up here giving me kisses. And then, whoops, you okay, bud? You just keep on wrapping it. We're going to speed it up here a little bit. You just create those points in the flower. There we go. Okay, so we have that big 4-inch flower there. So then you just go ahead and glue it all together. And once you get a hang of that wrap, like I said, it's super easy to do. I've been making these for years and years, so it does take a little bit of time to get used to how to wrap it over. Add the hot glue to all the areas.
I need my purple, Mom.
we go. So all we have to do is cut off those strings.
Why you phone in there, Mama?
Because Mommy is making a video and showing people how to make my burlap flowers. You can also buy these in my shop if you'd like. My website is love2diy.com. So love is, honey, just 1 minute. Love is L-U-V, the number 2, DIY.com. And that is how you make burlap roses. So you have the 4-inch, the 3-inch, and the 2-inch right there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment on any questions that you may have. I also offer wood flowers in my shop, which are super beautiful. And we have kits where you can dye them and make your own home decor. You can even make your own wedding bouquets with them. And we also offer paper flowers. So we have all different kinds of stuff that you can check out there. Again, our website is love2diy.com. Thank you so much for watching.